Hey, background check 3. Again, I'm born in 61, starting to really dig music by the time I'm 3 and 64. Really getting into the Rolling Stones through all those 60s, and then my older cousins turning me on to other music, Jimi Hendrix in particular. And that's really the start of the whole hippie generation. 66, 67, 68. And that's me. I'm like the last of the old hippie generation. And to me, there was like two kinds of people that came out of the hippie generation. The heads and the burnouts, right? The people I always hung around with, we were always heads, man. We were always using them. We're always thinking, diving in deeper, really analyzing the stuff. And it was cool. I enjoyed doing that. It's kind of like, knowing the sequence and the order of things. Putting together model cars when you're 4 years old and you can't read. And Aunt Reba Deerhart, when I said, I want this model car, she goes, but you can't read, dear. And I said, well, I can look at the pictures. And it's true. The pictures show you a sequence. There's a sequence of what you got to do. Right? And it's the same thing with guitar setups, sequence you got to do. Same thing with recording, same thing with presenting new material, something like that. So I'm an old head. All right, that's where we're coming from. The old head music. All right, dig, man. And wail some Jimi Hendrix, Keith Richards. Oh, I mentioned Jimi Hendrix. Dad was a big Zepp fan. So Jimmy Page is in there too. And I can remember taking my little brother to the theater to see The Song Remains the Same. And again, at that time, Jimmy was probably the fastest, even though he's a little slobby, but he's still fast guitar player. But the beautiful thing is on both Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, they're fantastic writers and arrangers. So when you talk about like who's the best guitarist, I'm saying Jimmy and Jimmy, because not because of how they shredded on the guitar or anything like that, but their writing and their sensibilities and their arranging was just, there was nothing like it before, and really not too much like it since. All right, peace, brothers. We'll catch you on the flip.